Top Crypto Analyst Predictions. Buy, Hold, Sell. For better or for worse, the 2021 chapter in all our investing journeys recently came to a close. Looking ahead, many investors may feel uneasy about buying or even just holding high-priced stocks, considering that the S&P 500 is hovering around an all-time high after nearly doubling in 3 years. If 2021 taught us anything, it's that investing in proven industry-leading companies is a great way to compound wealth and beat the market year after year. Crypto has gone more mainstream, but it's still an incredibly young industry with few practical applications. Rather, most existing projects are valued for their potential to disrupt the financial industry, whether that's smart contracts, a blockchain that avoids the need for third-party intermediaries, or a whole new way to safeguard and transfer wealth. As the year begins, we want to look at the predictions of top crypto analysts. Which ones you can buy, which ones to hold, and those to sell. Stick around for an eye-opening watch. Knowing crypto has created countless millionaires despite being extremely volatile. Do you still think they're a good investment for all? Let us know in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's get into it. 2021 was a huge year for crypto adoption and breakthroughs, and we expect this momentum to continue through 2022. Since Bitcoin was launched in 2009, many Bitcoin maximalists have leaned on the idea that Bitcoin is a type of safe haven that may protect investors from the negative effects of monetary and fiscal policies implemented in both developed and emerging markets. Because Bitcoin is decentralized and has a fixed supply, it will not face the inflationary pressures that affect fiat currencies around the globe. From a geopolitical perspective, Bitcoin may provide emerging markets countries with a monetary alternative to relying upon unfavorable IMF and World Bank loans, which sometimes exacerbate, not helping the problem at all. In September of 2021, El Salvador officially recognized Bitcoin as legal tender, the first country to do so. China, on the other hand, has had a love-hate relationship with Bitcoin since the digital currency's launch in 2009. On the one hand, China's miners controlled a significant portion of the global hash rate, in addition to being one of the main producers of Bitcoin-focused ASIC chips. On the other hand, the Chinese government threatened to ban Bitcoin mining and trading. It introduced escalating restrictions on crypto, which culminated in an outright ban on crypto trading, mining, and exchanges. While the long-term effects remain to be seen, the short-term effects are obvious. Crypto miners fled the country, and the global mining market share shifted immediately to favor US-based miners. With China exchanges and mining out of the picture, the US and other miners face less competition and have more opportunities to grow their portion of the global hash rate. For now, the analysis for various coins is as follows. 1. Bitcoin. Verdict: hold. Several factors support higher Bitcoin prices, including better acceptance by traditional companies and the rising demand from Bitcoin ETFs. Experts say Bitcoin has the possibility of topping $100,000 by the end of 2023, but some analysts argue that this goal could be reached already by the end of the first quarter of 2022. Several others are still cautious to choose a specific date or year and expect Bitcoin to not reach more than $70,000 by the end of 2022. Several factors are weighing on the current price of Bitcoin. For starters, a steady stream of hacks and scandals from within the cryptocurrency ecosystem has ensured that the currency's reputation as a venue for criminal activity persists. The most prominent example in 2019 was the case of the Japanese exchange Coincheck, where hackers made off with $500 million worth of cryptocurrency. The Bitcoin price slid along with that of other cryptocurrencies. The introduction of Bitcoin futures was supposed to cut back on volatility. Despite all that, Bitcoin, as the most widely known cryptocurrency, benefits from the network effect. More people want to own Bitcoin because Bitcoin is owned by the most people. Many investors currently view Bitcoin as digital gold, but it could also be used as a digital form of cash. Investors in Bitcoin believe the cryptocurrency will gain value over the long term because the supply is fixed, unlike the suppliers of fiat currencies such as the US dollar or the Japanese yen. The supply of Bitcoin is capped at just under 21 million coins, while central bank-controlled currencies can be printed at the will of politicians. Many investors expect Bitcoin to gain value as normal currencies depreciate. Those who are bullish about Bitcoin being extensively used as digital cash believe that over the long term, Bitcoin has the potential to become the first truly global currency. So according to market analysts, the verdict for Bitcoin is hold. 2. Ethereum. Verdict: hold. Ethereum is not a cryptocurrency. It's a global computer for running decentralized apps. Ether is the cryptocurrency that powers the Ethereum network, and it's the required form of payment for running your app or processing your transaction on the highly desired Ethereum blockchain. Experts argue that while Bitcoin is really good as a store of value, it doesn't support smart contracts as Ethereum does. Arguably, Ethereum is equally capable as a store of value. That being said, many prefer Bitcoin to store value because of its hard-capped supply. While both the supply of Bitcoin and Ether are increasing, there will never be more than 21 million Bitcoins in circulation. With Ethereum, however, Ether may become deflationary. Ether has been competing with Bitcoin for the top spot as the largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization since its release in 2015 and came close to overtaking Bitcoin in February 2018. Both of these coins have hit new all-time highs since then, and there appears to be more room for both to grow in 2022. Some experts predict Ethereum will flip Bitcoin this market cycle to become the dominant cryptocurrency in the industry. It's important to keep in mind that cryptocurrency markets remain extremely volatile, making it difficult to accurately predict a coin's price in a few hours, and even harder to give long-term estimates. As such, analysts and algorithm-based forecasters can and do get their predictions wrong. We recommend that you always do your own research and consider the latest market trends, news, technical and fundamental analysis, and expert opinion before you make any investment decision. And never invest more than you can afford to lose. Otherwise, as per the experts, the verdict for Ethereum is hold. 3. Dogecoin. Verdict: buy. Dogecoin is among the first meme tokens and was created as a joke by its founders, Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer, in 2013. It's thrived for two main reasons. First, it was early to the game. Investors had fewer options back then, and simply being a part of the crypto environment carried a greater sense of purpose. Dogecoin's standing as a farce invited enthusiasts to be a part of Dogecoin for reasons other than money. Second, its symbol was a picture of a dog. Enough said. Given the speculative nature of cryptocurrency, popularity alone is critical. As for valuation, Dogecoin is worth what it's worth because others believe the token will increase in value. Those investing in Doge also are banking on more headlines from celebrity hype. Of course, the fact that Dogecoin is so popular right now is great. The return Doge has provided investors over the past year alone is a staggering 9,000%. However, investors are taking risks with owning a token that has skyrocketed so quickly on the basis of popularity alone. If another cryptocurrency claims the majority of investors' attention, Dogecoin could get pushed aside. Dogecoin's mountainous volatility during the past year is a deterrent to some investors. Indeed, putting any significant amount of money into something that can skyrocket or plummet in short order requires an iron stomach and the right mindset. However, investors looking to get into the crypto game might want to consider Dogecoin as a great option. Why? Well, holding Dogecoin for an extended period of time can give investors a glimpse of what crypto investing is all about. Investing in cryptocurrencies requires a firm belief that a technological transformation is underway and that crypto will soon remake the world as we know it. Yet surges and dips driven by fickle sentiment are par for the course. Investors must be willing to weather the storms as they come. Dogecoin performed exemplary in 2021. It's true to say that 2021 was the best year for Doge since its launch. At the start of 2021, Doge was trading at 0.005685. By February, the coin hit 0.034 and later went to as high as 0.7376 in early May. Furthermore, another factor that vastly contributed to the growth of Dogecoin is the increase in use cases. In 2021, multiple companies and platforms accepted Doge payment options. In the early months, Dallas Mavericks accepted the use of the coin for purchasing tickets. Mark Cuban, the Dallas Mavericks owner, tweeted that Doge is the one coin that people use for transactions. Finally, Dogecoin is one of the crypto networks with the biggest fan bases. The official Dogecoin Twitter page has a massive 2.7 million followership. It's also the most famous coin on Reddit, having originated from that. So as we advance, the verdict from experts is to buy. 4. Solana. Verdict: buy. Solana is one of the trending coins, An alternative to Ethereum, it's been around since its development in 2017, though it didn't get very popular until this past year. Solana is now the fourth most popular cryptocurrency on Coinbase and carries a $54 billion market cap, though it's still just a fraction of Ethereum's size. Solana matches up well with Ethereum in two critical areas for development: speed and low transaction costs. Ethereum's structure limits transactions per second to 15 to 30 on its network, creating the bottleneck that results in these high gas fees. On the other hand, Solana can handle far more, as many as 50,000 per second, and its fees are just 0.00025. The difference between Ethereum and Solana in this regard is similar to a single-lane road with bumper-to-bumper traffic versus an empty expressway that doesn't charge any fees to access. Therefore, it shouldn't be surprising that Solana is gaining traction with developers and now has more than 400 projects in its ecosystem. This is still just a fraction of what Ethereum is doing, but Solana's momentum is noteworthy and could continue drawing developers to its network. The long-term value of Solana will likely be influenced by how many decentralized apps developers bring to its network. Solana seems to have the high speed and efficiency to continue being useful in the future, which could ultimately make it a long-term winner. That's why experts urge investors to go for it now. 5. Shiba Inu. Verdict: sell. Despite navigating its way through multiple bear markets since the beginning of the 20th century, the stock market has stood head and shoulders above all other asset classes over the long run. But the dominance of equities has been seriously challenged over shorter time frames. For instance, a number of well-known cryptocurrencies have left the broad-based S&P 500 eating their dust over the past couple of years. Perhaps no digital currency embodies the move more than the meme coin Shiba Inu. To give you some idea of just how jaw-dropping Shiba Inu's return has been in such a short time frame, between the beginning of 1965 and the end of 2020, the S&P 500, inclusive of dividends paid, returned more than 26,000%. Meanwhile, in less than 20 months since Shiba Inu made its debut in August 1, 2020, SHIB tokens increased by 7,047,058%. That's over 7 million%. How does a cryptocurrency gain over 7 million% in such a short time span? To begin with, it's getting a lot of help from cryptocurrency exchanges. A number of key crypto exchanges have welcomed SHIB for listing, which has the potential to increase ownership and possibly boost real-world use and adoption. Yet, despite these gains, Shiba Inu may well be the next in a long line of pump-and-dump candidates in the crypto space. While some hype tokens have more staying power than others, there's a laundry list of reasons for investors to dump SHIB right now. However, the biggest reason to sell Shiba Inu right now is its lack of competitive advantages. That's all on our video on crypto market analysis. Which of the coins we've covered would you buy? Let us know in the comment section below.